Ennis had always been an observant boy, often lost in his thoughts as he navigated the world around him. Each morning, he would walk to school, his mind swirling with dreams and aspirations, yet that particular morning felt different. The sun was shining brightly, casting a warm glow over the neighborhood, but his eyes caught sight of something that pierced through the light. Across the street, in the small park that had always been a sanctuary of laughter and play, sat a woman who appeared utterly desolate. Her knee was scraped, and she was cradling it with one hand while the other rested limply by her side. For a moment, Ennis felt an internal struggle. The instinct to help was there, yet a voice in his head whispered doubts. What if she didn't want help? What if he made things worse? He hesitated, caught in a web of uncertainty, but then he remembered something his grandmother had told him. Sometimes, all someone needs is a little kindness. With that thought, he summoned his courage and approached her. As he drew closer, he noticed the way her shoulders slumped, and how her eyes, usually vibrant, seemed dulled by sorrow. He took a deep breath, and as he reached her, he offered the simplest of gestures, a smile. It was a genuine smile, one that radiated warmth and compassion. "Are you all right?" he asked, the concern evident in his voice. The woman looked up, surprise flickering across her face. It was as if the sun had broken through a thick cloud cover, and for a fleeting moment, the heaviness lifted. Her lips curved into a slight smile, and Ines felt a rush of relief. They spoke for a while. He listened as she shared her story, the weight of her worries spilling out like a river breaking free from a dam. Ines offered her words of comfort, and soon, with his help, she was on her feet again, brushing off the remnants of her fall. He walked her home, their conversation lightening the air around them, transforming what had begun as a moment of despair into one of connection. A week passed, and Ines found himself returning to the park, the memory of that encounter still fresh in his mind. He wondered if the woman would be there again, if she had found her smile once more. As he approached, he spotted her sitting on a bench, her demeanor markedly different. This time, she looked up and met his gaze with a radiant smile of her own. "Thank you," she said, her voice bright with gratitude. "Your smile lit up the darkness inside me for the past week." In that moment, Ennis felt a swell of pride and understanding. It dawned on him that his simple act of kindness had sparked something profound. A smile, he realized, was not just a mere expression. It was a bridge connecting hearts, a beacon of hope in times of despair. It had the power to uplift, to heal, and to transform. As he walked away from the park that day, Ennis carried with him a newfound appreciation for the small gestures that often go unnoticed. He understood now that kindness could ripple through the lives of others, creating waves of change that extended far beyond what one could see. The woman's smile had not only brightened her day, but had ignited a flame within him, a reminder that even the simplest actions could leave lasting impressions. Ennis vowed to carry that lesson with him, to share smiles freely, and to remember that in a world filled with uncertainties, a smile could be the light that guides someone through their darkest moments.